You're listening to the Murder Speaks podcast, the show that spills the tea about true crime. Here's your host, Wendy Hinbest.
Hey, welcome back. So today's real crime story is about 22-year-old Katie Sepich from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Katie attended New Mexico State University and she worked at a restaurant. One day she meets a guy named Joe and they dated for several months. Then this summer of 2003, Katie goes back to New Mexico State University for a bachelor's degree. Saturday, August 30th, 2003. Katie and Joe were going to attend a party after she finished work, and Katie disappears from the party. Katie's roommate calls Katie's mother to see if she has seen her. Then Katie and Joe call the police. Sunday, August 31st, two hunters find a dead female body in a landfill. The cause of death is strangulation. The police realize that the girl was killed somewhere else and then placed at the landfill.
The body was mostly nude, face down. Her pants had been dropped between her legs. The burn marks on her body were a result of an accelerant that had been poured on her back in what we think was an attempt to burn the evidence. It appeared that the body was taken to this location and dumped.
Katie's father identified the body. Joe tells police him and Katie were out partying. Then he realized Katie was gone. The police knocked on several doors to see if anyone saw or heard anything. The police find that Katie's bedroom window was unlocked and her shoes were outside the window. The police find out that Katie saw Joe with another girl at the party, and she stormed out of the party without her purse, phone, or keys. But Joe never told Katie's mother they had an argument. He tells police that he left to go and follow her. However, he refused to talk to police. But he was the last person to see her. DNA was removed from Katie's body. There was DNA under her fingernails. Joe suddenly leaves town and refuses to give the police a DNA sample. He runs across the state and gets an attorney. In the meantime, the police try to track everybody from the party down. Everybody gives the police a DNA sample, except for Katie's boyfriend, Joe. Joe eventually decides to give the police a DNA sample, and he's not a match. Then the police learn that Katie was wearing the ring that Joe gave her at the party. But when her body was found, the ring was not there. At the crime scene, the police find tire tracks close to where Katie's body was found. So they were looking for a truck. But of course, there's several trucks out there, so it's like looking for a needle in a haystack. December 18th, 2006, the police get a call and find out that there's a match to Katie's DNA. A match to Gabriel Avila. He was arrested 3 months after Katie was killed. He tried to assault another girl, but he didn't know she had a roommate. So they called the police. They found him and arrested him. He was out on bond and ran. They found Katie's ring in his truck. So the night Katie walked home, Gabriel Avila was out looking for cocaine when he saw Katie. He asked her if she needed a ride, but she said she didn't. He followed her to her house, attacked her, and strangled her to death. Then he put her body in the landfill. Now, because of this, there's something now called Katie's Law, which requires everyone arrested for a violent crime to submit a DNA sample.
What Katie's Law entails is when an individual is arrested and placed into jail, they have a Q-tip in a box. They simply do a few strokes inside the cheek of the mouth and place it into a tube and send it to the laboratory.
This is too bad. She was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Had she been there a little sooner or a little later, he would never have seen her. But at least now her parents get justice for her death. Okay, thank you so much for listening. If you like it, please share it. Sharing is caring. And if you are a true crime addict like me, check out my store, crystalkiss.com. That's Crystal with a K for some murder merch. I sell t-shirts, hoodies, and leggings. And now, I've just recently added tank tops. My summer collection. If you put in code MURDER15, that's MURDER15 at checkout, you'll save 15% off your entire order. So check it out. Orders over $50 get free shipping. Check out my book, Masquerade of Lies, on Amazon. And I am writing my next book, Sin of Darkness, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks. Bye.